Big match, John. Welcome back, guys, to Full Wrestling, and we're here to talk about Big Match John. Alright, Big Match John, and how this segment on Raw went over. And you know what, there's a lot of ranting to actually be had on this, because people are greeting about, their stuff was pulled for the show. We'll get into it now. WrestleFolks Radio on sportskeeda.com backstage past Patreon said the following, and I quote, "After speaking to sources regarding this past Monday's Raw, we are told the beginning of the show went longer than initially planned, as the opening segment with Cena and Rose was slated for just 15 minutes due to the Overran segment number 1. Much of the content is featured on WWE social accounts such as Max and Dupree, Natalia, Alpha Academy segment, along with the Bailey Live Alcaria spot, were indeed planned for the live broadcast. In addition, the now slightly controversial matchup between Jey Uso and Austin Theory was planned for 8 minutes, but because of Jake's, that's my dog's name, Jay's commercial break entrance, the match ended much shorter." You know what, folks, I'm just going to call absolute bullshit on this, because we know during Raw Netflix it's changed. They can be very flexible with the hours, alright, and when they end it and how they end it. They could literally end it after an hour, they've said, and they could go 4 hours. So I just do not... there's no time slot. Like, yeah, they've got a specific time they start, but in terms of when they... I mean, even the specific time they start with Fiend over, you know, the past weeks and the future weeks, they're in Europe. They're doing, you know, 7 p.m. starts. I think it's like 3 p.m. Eastern for the United States, and then Western's like 12 p.m. So it's just a cheap fucking excuse to blame John Cena's segment for going over. And you know what? The segment was shite. But imagine having to get John Cena to reel his segment in just so fucking Liaf Alcaria and Bailey can get a wee spot. Oh, the Maxine Dupree Alpha Academy, that stuff, that's brilliant. Oh, why give John Cena 5 more minutes when we can give you that? It's like, what the fuck, what are we doing? It's utter BS, man. It's absolute bullshit, to say the least. Absolute bullshit, just absolute lies. Now, I've currently sat down on a bench and I'm going to rant some more. So it's like, hold on. So Cena's segment goes over by 8, 9, 10 minutes, right? And their logic is, we have to cut everything. The show barely went over 2 hours, folks. It barely went over 2 hours. I think it was like 2 hours 20. And for a show that can literally last as long as it wants, that's pathetic. It was also like, I mean, it was in Brussels. You know, it's like, you're in the, I mean, and obviously they're doing more European dates than ever, right? And like proper shows. So it's not like a big case that, well, you know, oh, they'll never be back, so they're shortchanging them, sort of thing. But at the same time, they kind of are shortchanging them. I mean, a 2 hour 20 show. And it's not a case of, oh, well, they just didn't want to put that stuff on the show, but they're using the timing thing as an excuse. They've ended up putting the stuff on the socials. Maybe they had to redo it and it wasn't good enough for the show, then they put it on the socials afterwards. I'm not too sure, but for me, using it as an excuse is borderline unacceptable, because it's not, because you've got unlimited time. You know what I mean? You've got unlimited time. I just do not understand it. Then you've got the excuse, oh, we had to cut Jey Uso's match down for 8 minutes to like 2.5. See the amount of dislikes that's got, man? Absolutely ridiculous why people are turning around saying, what's happening there? Like, is it not absolutely just fucking mental about what's going on? Jey Uso fucking sucks, and he should be nowhere near the main event. Well, world title match level at Mania. He should not be. His match was fucking shite. He's an awful worker. There's no two ways about it, and there's no excuses for his match being cut for 8 minutes to 2.5. You know what I mean? Like, well, Cena's promo went over, and big whoop they fucking do. His promo went over. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? It's like, this guy's going into Mania for the World Championship, and you can't give him 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes to have a proper match. It's because they've lost faith in him. And or is it just simply a case that Triple H wanted to go home, man, and shove his nose up Johnny Gargano's arse? Like, it could be one of the two. I mean, obviously that's half a joke about Triple H, right? But I'm just like, all the company do is lie. They try and pretend that the Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, were overrated, and it's a different time, and this stuff we're doing today, it's not only is it, you know, fitting for today, it's also better than some of the stuff we used to get in the past. No, it ain't, right? It's nowhere near. It's nowhere near. And seem to lie to you about everything, man, then don't believe them when they come out with this stuff. I mean, imagine actually paying a Patreon, right, for these losers on, what is it, Wrestle Folks Radio or something, whatever it was, for them to tell you this. It's fucking, I mean, like, seriously, man. It's like, if you enjoy someone's content, you want to help them out by paying them extra, I think that's one thing. But when you look at it like that, it's like Meltzer, Off the Rope show. I mean, they're a wee bit ages ago, but it's like, you're getting hee-haw for your buck. And you end up getting absolutely, I mean, you just get absolutely jobbed out with WWE these days, man. It's like, I can't actually believe the state of it, where it's like, they're hyping up that promo on SmackDown between three guys, when it's like, back in the day, forget fucking promos, guys that were in the main event were wrestling every week. Now, yeah, I mean, like, there is periods where, like, in '99, towards, like, when Austin got run over, kayfabe, like, he slowed down, he didn't work a lot, because he was going away for, like, career-threatening fucking surgery that could have ruined, I mean, like, 2000, 2001, 02, 03 years of Austin's career. I mean, like, these guys are, like, fit, they're, like, the same age, pretty much, as what Austin was going into, like, those sort of years, and it's like, they're just lazy bastards. There's, like, no work ethic whatsoever, and it's just fucking bullshit across the board, man, this whole time-wasting thing. But anyway, I made the most of that fed when I was on the walk, or I was walking there, back here, a little humble above, and it's brilliant. So until then, peace.